Section 4, Unit 2, Tools, Tool Holding, and Work Holding for the Drill Press. Introduction. Drill press can be used all hole-making tools from Section 3.6 with more power and control. Drills, reamers, countersinks, counterbores. Types of cutting materials: high-speed steel, tungsten carbide. Both have coatings including titanium nitrate or tin coating. Twist drill parts: you got the drill point, the drill body, and the shank. The dead center, lips, and heel of a twist drill is on A, and B, the included angle, lip, clearance, and dead center angle of a general purpose twist drill point. Checking the angle of a drill point and the length of the cutting lips. Using a drill point gauge, both lips must be the same angle and the same length. If not, it will walk off and make the hole diameter bigger. The lip angle of the dead center should be between 120 and 135 degrees. The lip clearance should be between 8 and 12 degrees. The angle of the dead center should be between 120 and 135 degrees. The lip clearance should be between 8 and 12 degrees. Straight shank bits on the left and taper shank bits on the right. That has a tang. Alright, sharpening twist drills. Hold the drill at 59 degrees to the wheel face, then tip with the tip slightly higher than the shank. Lower the shank to increase pressure and move the lip toward the heel. Starter drills, a combination drill and countersink, and a spot drill. A combination drill and countersink, often called a center drill, properly mounted in a drill press chuck. Reamers. Finishing a drilled hole, slightly enlarged to more precise size. It has a smoother finish surface than a twist drill. Parts include cutting tip, flutes, shank, a wide variety of sizes. Chucking reamers on the top left, shell reamers on the top right, and then expansion reamers on the bottom. Overall length, parts of a straight machine reamer. So you got your tang, your taper shank, your straight shank, shank length, your flute length, your chamfer length, reamer diameter, the body, and the cutting edge. Spiral flute reamers shown there. A taper reamer cuts on the periphery to produce a tapered holes. Tapered reamers there shown. Countersink chamfer hole opening. Eliminate edges or burrs. Create conical recess. Counterbores add smooth, flat enlargement to a hole opening. Pilot keeps counterbore aligned. So there's a zero flute countersink. And at the top is a single flute countersink, and at the bottom is a multiple flute countersink. Counterbore holes on the left and spot-faced holes on the right. Counterboards with integral pilots and interchangeable pilots. Morse taper shank holding, adapters, sleeves, and extension sockets, and straight shank tools mount in drill chucks. So A on the top, Morse taper sleeves increase a tool shank size, and B, Morse taper sockets reduce tool shank size. The Morse taper tang must be aligned with the slot in the mating bore. Two types of drifts. One has a radius on the angled edge, and the other has a radius on the straight edge. When using, place flat edge against the tang of the tool. A drill drift being used to remove a drill from the drill press. Note the wooden block to prevent the tool from dropping onto the machine table. This here is a Jacobs type drill chuck and chuck key. Then you have a keyless drill chuck and a pin vise chuck. So this is going to be for little bitty drills and stuff. And there's a spring-loaded micro drill adapter. Work holding devices for securing workpiece for machining. So you got a drill press vise, a V-block, cradles work, angle plate, holds larger parts at 90-degree angle onto the table. Hold down clamp secure large irregular workpieces directly to the table. Here's a drill press vise holding a workpiece for a drilling operation. The workpiece should be tapped down with a soft base hammer to properly seat the parallels. Correct uses as on the left, the incorrect on the right. There are several types of drill press vices for holding different types of parts. Always clamp round parts so that their center line is below the top of the vise jaws, as shown in A, never like in B, or the work will not be secured and pop out when tightening during machining. A V-block holding around work for drilling. There are several different types of V-blocks for holding parts from different sizes and shapes. There's a typical angle plate. And there's a picture of an angle plate being used to hold a part in a drill press. A T-nut circled on the left there fits into T-slots of a drill press table. Some of many types of clamps used for drill press work. When drilling completely through the work must be raised so that the drill does not damage the drill press table. Some methods of clamping work directly to the table there.